Okay. Hi guys! So, as of filming this, it is Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. As of the release of this video, I have now officially turned 25. It's been a quarter of my life already, but as per 4-5 year tradition, I am going to be reacting to a video I made for myself when I turned 25. And I made that video when I was 21. So it says 4 years ago is when I made this video, and I haven't watched it ever since I uploaded it. And I've done these videos before. I think the last time I did a react video was when I was 21, when my 16-year-old self made a video for me. I'm trying to remember where I was at when I was 21. 21 was pre-COVID. Or maybe post-COVID. That's crazy. That's before I even moved out to college. Okay, well, come with me on this journey and let's get into it. Place your bets now. Is Maddie gonna cry? Yes or no?
Hi,
No. Jump scare. Okay.
Hi, it is currently August 11th. 2021. I am 20 years old, and this is a
JK, I'm 20? I'm 20? Maybe I got my age wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm 21. Hold on. Hold on.
a message to my 25-year-old self. Yeah, so I decided to do another one of these just because I love documenting, these huge milestones in my life, and the last one was just super interesting. So here we are. To start off, how's everything going? How are you doing? Are you doing good? I really hope you are. For me,
okay, very first impressions. I feel like the way I talk sounds different. It sounds more high-pitched. That's crazy. Anyways, to answer your question of how I'm doing, God, we've gone through so freaking much. So much character growth, you have no idea. But I guess if I'm talking about like present day of how I'm doing, honestly, pretty well. It's a little chaotic because we've got a lot of things going on, just like with all of our interests, with jobs, career, world things. But despite it all, personally, I think we're thriving.
I'm in a weird situation, a strange situation right now where my whole life is going to be changing soon. I move out in 15 days, which is really crazy to think about. I'll be going to university, college basically, for a few years.
I was right. It's good to know and comforting to know that I don't know, weird feeling of change hasn't gone away anytime soon. If anything, you get more and more comfortable with this idea of change, and not become so afraid of it. I was really afraid of change during this time in my life, so you get used to it.
You will probably have graduated already, I'm pretty sure. How did that go? Like, how was college?
College was so fun. It was honestly like the best 4 years of my life and most transformative years of my life. God, all of it was just so fun. Just from like, making movies, learning how to edit, all that stuff that you were super into at this point. It was awesome.
Was it like super fun? How was your first year? Is first year like as scary as I think it's going to be, or am I just like making a huge deal out of it?
So first year of college for you was definitely a little challenging for the first few weeks, as I remember being super homesick. And it was also kind of lonely because we were a transfer student, and the way transferring to this college and specifically wasn't the best because I didn't have a lot of support systems in that. But despite that, you were still able to connect with other transfers, and you connected with one transfer student specifically who continues to still be your best friend till this day. So it was scary, but also very comforting at the same time because you immediately like found your community.
Where are you like living now? Because like I'm gonna be moving into an apartment, but do you have like an actual house now? Do you still have roommates? Or are you living with someone super special?
Ah! Okay. So many questions in one go. I love that for me. Thank you, me. But for where we're living right now, we're also getting ready to move. But we currently live in a small little condo apartment with two other roommates. For a while used to be only one, but they're so lovely. Their names are Chloe and Cecil. But yeah, we are considering moving into a 3-bedroom house now instead of 2. So that's gonna be a big move because we've never lived in a house before, but that's super exciting. In regards to significant others, so you know what? I'm gonna be honest with this. We did for about a year and it was so much fun. Unfortunately, it ended up not working out, but we're totally okay now. But yeah, you did for some time and it was super fun.
In regards with like how everything else is going, like with how the world is going.
Ooh. In regards to with how the world is going, it's really bad. It's really bad. That's all I will say on that.
We're currently getting out of like, you know, the whole pandemic era. Yeah, we don't talk about it. But yeah, we're getting out of that weird area. We're kind of like in that position where vaccines are starting to like roll out more people are getting them. We're not wearing masks as much. Though we might have to start wearing masks again because of this Delta variant thing. I don't know.
Oh man, yeah, I remember that. I mean, you know, life really changed after COVID-19, obviously. It's definitely gotten more manageable now. You know, we don't wear masks as often as we did back then, but masks have become, you know, socially accepted here, and become more normal to just wear. People don't freak out about it anymore nowadays, at least from what I've observed. But yeah, it's definitely become way more manageable.
I hope the world is better where you are right now. I hope there's no more pandemics. If there are, I am praying for your souls because it's not fun. Are there any really big events that happened in, what year is it going to be? Is it going to be 2026? Oh, that's weird to think about. 2026? Oh, that's a weird number. I don't like those numbers. Did you end up staying in your major? Because I'm heading in right now with the film production major, of course, with that editing emphasis. Are you still editing? Like, where have you gone with that? Like, are you...
Okay. Hold. Pause. Little me, pat. Yes, we managed throughout the 3 years that we were in college, we managed to stick to our main degree of film production with an editing emphasis and graduated with a BFA in the fine arts. I'm editing a YouTube game show series that's about like 10 to 12 episodes with a really good friend of mine, Jamel, which should be coming out soon. We've honestly gained a lot of editing gigs and continue to still edit in our part-time. We're not really going into editing for like film and movies and those really big, you know, companies. Instead, we're kind of aiming to go more for the independent creator and small company businesses, and we're getting into social media more. Social media marketing, all that jazz, digital media marketing. And it's been super fun. So you do kind of take a career shift when you turn 25. I feel like that's kind of normal for most people when they turn 25. Quarter life crisis. Oh, if I could name any previous projects that were probably my favorite that I edited. In our senior year, we made a short film / movie called Did My Heart Love Till Now, which is about a witch who falls in love and all this jazz, but it's super whimsical and magical. And we've also edited a lot of tap dance music videos and tap dance covers. That's become kind of like our little profession that we are known for and have gotten to interact with really cool artists. So many things. I could ramble on for hours about the experience that we've gained.
Are you still doing YouTube? Like, are you still making videos for this little channel? Or have you kind of like moved on from that?
So, yes and no. I would say that we don't make YouTube content as often as we do as when we were younger. We kind of do it every now and again. It's definitely not consistent. In regards to content creators, no, not yet. Still aiming to get there though. Still aiming to get there.
I still really like making videos, though I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber because I'm little. People are always like, oh, I want more subscribers, subscribe to me, blah, 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 but I really don't care. But if you're curious, the channel right now has 658 subscribers. It's nice and cozy, a nice little community that I have right now.
Whoa, wait, how many subscribers do I have right now? I have 1.34k subscribers as of making this video. Now that's crazy.
If it's super big now, I can't believe that it ever will get super big. If it is super big, hello, all of Maddie's future subscribers or current subscribers. Ugh, super weird to think about, but hi, hope you all are doing well. Thank you for sticking around or joining for the first time if this is the first video you're watching. But hi, hope you're doing good. Are you in any little relationships, you know? Are you in love? You know, the L word. Are you in love?
Oh, I'm so adorable.
Are you in love? You know, the L word. Are you in love? Because I have yet to experience that. I have to speak quieter because my family might hear me and I don't want them to hear me. If you're in love.
I'm so innocent. You have definitely fallen in love. You have fallen out of love. You've experienced different types of love, which have been more freeing than romantic love. And just learning so much. It's scary because you didn't know anything before. You've never dated anyone before. And it was a wonderful experience and still continues to be a wonderful experience. Oh, and then also, you were always so embarrassed to announce that you were in love. And also your family would be weird whenever you would talk about it. That's so not about a you thing, that's a them thing, but
if you're in love, congrats. I can't wait to meet that special person. Are you married though?
No.
I don't think, no. That's not, no. How's the rest of the fam doing? Like, how's mom? How's dad? How are adult Mason and Mitchell doing? Are they finally driving? Because they're actually trying to get their permit right now. I know, can you believe that?
That's crazy. Yeah, mom and dad are doing great. Mom is still working as a nurse and dad is still working with the school and whatnot. They're also going through this transformative period with me as I go deeper into adulthood, and they also get older. In regards to the boys, they are driving now. They have their license. Mitchell and Mason are both working. Mitchell is in college and Mason graduated college. Just so much has gone on, but the family is thriving. They're doing well, they're growing, they're learning.
But I hope they're doing good. I hope you guys are still close because we're still as close as can be right now. I hope we're still, you know, connecting with mom and dad, checking in on them. You know, give him a call. Tell him that you love him.
Aww. In regards to if you guys are still close, we are still close, but in the way that we were experiencing it at this age, it's not as frequent connection as it used to be. And I think that was the biggest thing that we had to deal with when we first officially moved out of the house. You don't talk to them as often, which isn't a bad thing. You still do talk to them. You don't really need them as much as you did when you were younger. That doesn't mean that you don't need them at all anymore. Of course, you still want the support from your family. You've really grown into yourself and you become very confident on your own. We see them though tomorrow, and then we also see them later this weekend to celebrate our birthday. So you still are in frequent contact.
Do you have any pets living in your household right now? I still have the 2 birds, Spot and Bud. They're little rascals, but I love birds so much. Do you still have birds? Or have you finally moved on to, you know, getting your own dog finally? Because I've always wanted a dog.
We do have a pet. I shall show. This is Indy. He's very large, very rotund. This is my roommate's cat, but he's so big. Hello. Oh, purrs. But oh my gosh, the birds. Unfortunately, Sir Bud has sadly passed away, but Spot is still alive and thriving. We don't have a dog yet.
Editor's note, we do have a dog back at home, Loki. We got a dog.
If anything, I've kind of turned into a cat person because of Indy. I want a cat so badly that's exactly like that. Oh, it's because they're just so cute and cuddly, and also just like, I don't know, they're so chill, dude. Cats are so chill. I used to hate them for some reason, but they're so chill.
Ooh, here's the next big question. Are you still dancing? Because dance is still a huge part of my life right now, and I feel like it will always be a huge part of my life. Though I am not flexible. Not as flexible as I used to be.
I will be happy to report that we are still dancing. We are on a team right now, or on the team as a special guest. But yes, we are on a dance team called Core Dance Crew, which is a cosplay dance group. Isn't that sick? And also, really, really big thing, we dance at Disneyland. We dance at Disneyland as a parade performer and do a bunch of cool things over there, and also at Disney California Adventure. Definitely probably the highlight of my life. I look forward to it every single day, and it's just so lovely continuing to perform. Even as we get older, we are definitely not as flexible, if anything, even more inflexible than we were when we were 20. But we're still thriving. It's crazy to think that I would have given up dance. I think it will always be part of my life in some way, shape, or form. Even if I stop doing it, I'll always have an interest in it in some way. Either that be I go into teaching, I go to dance shows. I will always have an interest in it.
I'm still tap dancing. Tap dancing is a huge thing for me right now. I still got the moves. I still got the grooves.
And we're still tap dancing as well.
Do you finally have like your own camera? Because I'm using my phone right now. Quality's probably booty.
We do not have our own camera yet. We are still using our phone, but it's better quality.
What camera do you have right now? What is some like new tech? Do you still have like, you know, this computer? My Mac. It's not a Mac, but like this is the computer I have right now with my fancy little stickers that are kind of peeling off.
We do have a new computer. We got a brand new MacBook to the point where I don't even have a case yet and should get a case. But yeah, we invested and purchased our own MacBook.
What are you looking like nowadays? Super weird question, I know. Because this is what I look like. Of course, you see me for the past, like, I don't know, 5 minutes.
This is what we look like at the moment. Current fashion style. If anything, we got more into the cottagecore feel. I think we're wearing the exact same necklace. Love that for us. Hair is still the same. If anything, we kind of, well, okay, my hair is not washed and it's kind of disgusting, but we kind of like the curly look, and we've kind of mastered the curls, and my hair right now doesn't really prove it or show any justice for how we've mastered the curls, but yeah, definitely better than how we handled it here. No offense, girl, no offense.
Do you wear more makeup? Because I am not currently wearing any makeup because I don't like makeup. Do people still think you're like 16? Because the curse of the baby face is very, very big. I still get called 16. And it's embarrassing. I bet when you're 25, it's gonna be such a huge compliment because you'll be like, oh, I'm 25. And they'll be like, oh, I thought you were 20. So it's a curse right now, but it's probably really nice later. I wrote this question down. This is a funny one. Do you still use Tumblr? that site is crazy, and I'm very grateful. I met a lot of people on that website. Are you still friends with, those internet friends? Because internet friends are fun. Have you finally met those friends IRL? Are you guys...
Slow down, girl. We use Tumblr not as often. I think the last time that we used Tumblr was when Mark released his movie. He released a movie. Crazy. In regards to meeting anyone from Tumblr in person, we did meet a few, but these aren't Tumblr friends. These are more of like TikTok friends. I met some of those people in person, and that's really cool.
Now for the deep and personal questions. Get ready. Here we go. How are you doing, mentally?
Girl, these are all other deep and personal questions. Girl, say what?
I hope you are in a good space. If not, of course, it's going to get better. You just gotta ride and push through it. But I wish nothing but the best for you, and I hope we're doing okay.
Without getting into too much detail, definitely after graduating from college and moving into this place for the very first time and moving officially away from home, your mental health did plummet. You started therapy while you were going through that, which has been tremendous help. You've gained a whole lot more knowledge about how to manage your mental health when you get into those deep spirals, and also develop healthier coping tools. But you were brave enough and got the help that you needed and were able to get yourself out of that period. I think the biggest thing that I didn't know at this point in my life was how often your mental health will fluctuate. I just didn't know that and just expected myself to always be happy, which is not possible at all.
For me, though, right now in this moment, I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. Even though this past year was kind of like a roller coaster of emotions and whatnot with the pandemic and staying inside, it was a much needed moment to reflect on myself and reflect on who I want to be as a person and work on myself as a person. And because of that, I feel beautiful and radiant. But if you're not in a good space right now, just remember that I'm still inside of you. The young girl that I am right now is still loving inside of you, hugging you the tightest that she can ever hug, and truly hoping and wishing nothing but the best for us. Okay, I'm done with my questions, so I'm gonna start just rambling on. Have you visited Japan?
We will be. We may be.
Have you visited Paris?
Once again, we really want to. That's also still on our bucket list.
France. I'm just naming random places. Italy. Are you more of a party girl now?
Yes, but not in the way that you expect. We host little themed dinner parties. If anything, you're a dinner party girly.
Have you drinking? Probably. Though, how much do you drink now? I probably shouldn't ask that. Alcohol is fine. Though I don't really like it.
God, I'm so silly. I was so pure. I didn't want to drink. But yes, you do drink now. It's fun. You're an adult. You're responsible.
Oh, do you still like plants? Like, I have a little plant collection over here. Is your plant collection bigger? That's the even bigger question, because I want more plants.
Yes, it is. Plant update. This is our plant collection at the moment. This one's growing super, super long. Plants. So many plants. This is my favorite. I love her so much. They're thriving. So yes, we still have a very, very big interest in our plants. Don't look at that one. Don't look at that one.
Do you still have your Paradise Falls jug filled with money that you're saving up for something big?
Yes, I do.
It is fuller.
Oh, it's that full now.
I think that's all I really have to say. 5 years goes by really, really fast. Like, it seems like a short and long amount of time. I hope you remember this moment in your life. I hope you remember this space and this whole area. I hope you don't forget, me. Don't forget yourself. Look after yourself. Love yourself. I'm just super excited to see where I go super scared too, but I know I'm gonna be okay. So this is 20-year-old me signing off, and I will see you, 25-year-old me, soon. Bye. Also, happy birthday! Happy 25-year-old birthday, because that's probably when you're gonna be watching this. Love you. Okay, bye.
Oh, man. Damn, I was so close without crying, bro. Ah, that ending bit, just, you could hear it in my voice. I was so scared. The things that you have achieved, I'm surprised I didn't talk about it, because maybe I didn't even believe that I would get it. I achieved my dream job. I got into my dream school. I found a really strong community of people who have become my found family. I continue to meet new people that I keep adding to my found family. I also experienced a lot of hardship, a lot of hard truths. It's fun reflecting on how much change has accrued, and it makes me more excited for the change that I'm going to continue to experience. And I'm very thankful to everyone who has become such an important part of my life and have connected with me in some time or during any time of these past 4 years. Thank you, 20-year-old me, for making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Here's to the future and beyond, to whatever may come. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Love yas.